Welcome from Dr. Pepper to Mountain Dew, a board game review. Today's episode is not sponsored by either the board game or the soda I am about to review. Hello! Once again, my name is Jelfia, and today's game is... Oh, wait. This game has bugs. If you don't like bugs, you may want to skip it. But on to today's game. It's Jewel Box, a bug collecting game. It is put out by Lovemore Games, plays to 1 to 4 players. The expansion, I believe, does take it up to 6 players. I do not have the expansion in this one. The playtime is 15 to 30 minutes. As you can imagine, with that playtime, it is on the lighter side, but it is quick to set up and take down. It is age 8 and up. However, if your child is familiar with board games, I definitely think it could be a bit lower than that. There is a little bit of reading in it, but not a whole lot. It is a dice rolling, tile placement, and set collection type game, although the dice rolling is very minimal in the game. I like the instruction booklet. It's very, very well designed. Oh, here's that expansion. Yeah, 5 to 6 players. It's very well designed. It definitely looks like a old, like journal where you might write what kind of birds you've seen or what kind of bugs you've seen or, like that sort of thing. It is very well laid out. My only complaint is the use of cursive. I can read cursive, however, I understand that a lot of people may not be able to, but it is just the section tops that are in cursive. Everything else is in a very easy to read type print. I also really appreciate that the examples have the scoring for each of the bugs. It is very clear how each of the things scores or does not score. For example, these two would not score because they are adjacent, 2 groups of 2 adjacent, and they score for pairs that are not adjacent. There is a 2-player variant, there is a solo variant. It is just a very well designed field guide, because it says field guide, instruction booklet. The game itself is fairly straightforward. These are extra bonus points at the end. I believe 2 points for them. This would allow you to either get victory points or you can use it to swap 2 of your bugs in your display. The magnifying glass allows you to pick a bug without rolling, and this one can be used for either one. You get 1 of each. The cheat sheet, there is 1 copy for each player. It is very well laid out. Please note, for those that have players that are colorblind in their group, these icons are definitely a little bit on the smaller side, and with the kind of glossy gem looking to them, it is hard to see what it is, so keep that in mind for anyone that is colorblind or has colorblind players in their group. Otherwise, I do really like the way these are laid out. The game itself is really straightforward. You have a bunch of tiles. We didn't even stack them or anything. We just spread them out and then just randomly grabbed them, flipped, You roll a die, you pick 1 through 5. You have a 6, you get to pick which one. The biggest part of it is not the rolling, but the placement of, okay, well this one scores this way, this one scores this way. I want to put this one here because that one scores in the line, but I don't want to put this one here because of that. So it has that kind of nice puzzly aspect to it. And it doesn't necessarily take a lot of time because once I've drafted, I can pretty much sit here and puzzle out what I want to do without slowing down any of the other players, assuming that I can make my decision before it gets back around to my turn. Because what's going on up here, you have no control of on other players' turns. So you really have some time to sit there and puzzle it out without slowing everything down, which helps keep that game at that kind of 15 to 30 minute mark. I really like how thick the cardboard is. And as you can see, puts up very quickly. I did pick this game up because my daughter loves bugs. It was a big hit. The other thing I forgot to point out, which I think was really cool, is, and I picked the one that's gold, which my green camera's not gonna like. It has the common name, it has the scientific name, and it has the region where it is originally from or commonly found. So I really enjoyed that part. It made it interesting to learn about the games, like bugs. Like for example, I learned in other areas, ladybugs are not called ladybugs, they are called ladybirds, which I never knew. Although I did know that they were not called, I don't know if you can, oh, there we go, ladybird. I had no clue. Learned something new. Let's put this one back in here. There we go. So that was Jewel Box. Really fun little lightweight game, great for the beginning of the night or the end where you're just kind of wanting to chat and still play something. Now, I normally rate things in sodas. However, because this is actually my daughter's game, we're gonna rate it in something else. Kool-Aid, blue raspberry, Kool-Aid in a foil pouch, specifically in a foil pouch. My daughter and I both love blue raspberry Kool-Aid. It is a small amount and it hits the spot, which is what I feel about this game. It's a small amount, hits the spot when you just want to play something quick. It's school night, but you still want to get something on the table. You got 30 minutes before it's time to brush teeth and go to bed. This is perfect. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to like and subscribe. And if there's another game or drink that you would like me to rate or find a game for, please put it below. Thank you so much for watching.